15 minutes, you can have the whole deal done. Big hit. Put him right over the coals because he's gonna take a little longer. Something with sweet and a little heat, that's a nice plate of salmon. Country-style reindeer steaks, great recipe. I've got some reindeer, it's the backstrap tenderloin, and I cut them about 1 inch thick. If you want, you could tender it with a little meat tenderizer, but these here, I can tell they're good. So we'll season them up a little bit with some black pepper and a little bit of salt. I got some light salt here. Flip them over. Same way on that side, just right. Now I got some buttermilk here. You go right in the buttermilk with them, like that. And if you want, if you had plenty of time, you could leave them in the buttermilk overnight and it wouldn't hurt a thing. I mean, it actually help tender them a little bit. So you mix them up, I just put that on there to help flour stick to them. Take them right out of the buttermilk, let it drip off a little bit, and just stick them right in that flour. Turn them, put that one to the side. We'll do all of them just like that. So we'll take these over. I've already got the Dutch oven ready with about 1 inch of grease in it. That's all it's gonna take. We'll just brown them on each side. See if our grease is hot yet. Looks like it's getting there. Here's one way to find out. See how that flour, as soon as you put it in there, it goes to sizzling. They're about ready. As far as coals go on the bottom, you just put a bunch of coals around there because really all you're doing right now is just frying. So you just want good hot temperature in there. So we'll fry these till they're good and brown on each side, take them out, then I'll show you how you make your gravy. All right, they're browned on both sides, and if they're not done all the way through, it don't matter. Just make sure you brown them on each side pretty good. And some of the bread might come off, but that's not gonna hurt nothing because that's gonna be part of the gravy. Take them all out. Man, that meat's just falling apart, but it's gonna be some kind of good. So what we need to do is take some of this grease out, leave about just enough to cook the onions and the mushrooms and the garlic. So that right there should be just enough to fry for onions, mushrooms, and garlic. What we'll do is put it back down there level. That's just right. You want just a little bit in the bottom of it. So we'll set that aside. Got some chopped mushrooms, some onions, probably about 1 medium-sized onion chopped up, some garlic. Get our spoon here. And all we gotta do is saute these up for about 10 minutes till they get good and clear. Mushrooms get cooked a little bit. And we'll start making our gravy. Nice spoon here. Never use a metal spoon Dutch oven. I do it all the time, but I catch myself. Sometimes you just gotta use what's available. If you don't have a plastic spoon or a wooden spoon, go cut you a stick. I mean, you know, what can I say? All right, that looks good right there. The onions are cooked down, the mushrooms are cooked down a little bit, and the garlic's done. So we'll add some beef broth. And we want to add enough liquid to where we think it's going to cover the meat after we put the meat in. So we need a little bit more liquid than that. That's pretty close, about another half a can should do it. That's good right there. Now we'll bring it back up to a boil or either a good simmer, and then I'll show you a little thickening secret I got for you. Okay, it starts to simmer a little bit. What I want to do is taste it for pepper, salt. Perfect. Couldn't get any better. Now what we want to do is take the secret ingredients. Brown flour. This is all you do is put it in a frying pan, white flour, and just keep stirring it, and it'll get darker and darker. Takes about 20 minutes, but real good thickening. So we'll put a little bit in here. And What I do is put a little bit at a time and let it keep thickening. It's going to take probably 5 or 6 tablespoons, maybe a quarter cup to get this thick. Makes beautiful brown gravy. And when it comes back to a boil, that's whenever you know how thick it's going to be. If you just keep throwing a whole bunch in there before it comes back to a boil, you can just mess it up, have a bunch of like paste in there, you know. And it don't take much. It'll surprise you. Hoo-wee, boy, that is good. Now, we need to put our steaks back in here. Just lay them right back down in there like that. Bog them right down in that gravy like that. Put the lid back on. About 20, 25 minutes on low mull. Finest kind. Now we're ready to cook our side dish. So what we're gonna do is take this big pot here out of the way here. Got a frying pan warmed up on that. Melt some butter, wild rice, and mushrooms. Even sounds good. Gonna add some onion, chopped real fine, some chives, green bell pepper, chopped up real fine, and some parsley. And we'll just cook this for about 3 minutes, something like that, till it gets just a little bit cooked, clear. Now we want to put in our sliced mushrooms and cook those for about maybe another 2 or 3 minutes, just when they start getting a little bit soft on each side. Now, I've got a little nutmeg here. That nutmeg, buddy, just a pinch, pretty strong. Now my wild rice, I've already got it cooked, and all you do is you dump it right in there. Like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're ready, buddy. We're ready for some food. We're ready to eat. Look at that, buddy. That is some kind of pretty right there. Do like this right here. That's about a good portion for me right there. Go right in here like that. Look at them steaks. Huh? Right there. Here you go, baby doll. There you look at that. Perfect. Reindeer, country style Dutch oven. Get you some.